You know what I'm saying? Silverback of rappers in the building. You heard me? Yeah. Feeling this already. Time to turn up when I enter the building. Either you fake or do this for a living. Locking down the game like I put it in the prison. It's not a rap career, more like a mission. The shit I spit is always on. Got C4 explosives in my coat. The rap terrorists, I thought you know. These bum motherfuckers just got to go. When it comes to the bars, I'm well trained. Been doing this at a young age. I'm animal outside the cage. Turning enemies to shark bait. How much shit I got to take when it comes to the rap game nowadays. Most these bum dudes need to fade. Not the haircut from Stevie J. Clap, clap, dash, that, put him in the net chat. Lyrical chit chat, break that track, crack, nigga in the tic tac, smell like an ass crack. Where's them hoes at? All my nuts at? Guilty! Been a bad influence. With my music showing, proving, legacy pursuing. I'm a mutant that be pooping or your petty moving. Either got your mind thinking or your body moving. Stash a microphone from you and ask what you doing. Am I you the music moving? Got you acting stupid. Still recouping, about to lose it. All these snakes and juices. Smoke with the Easter Bunny, body slam Cupid. Wait, hold on, wait. Hold on. I'm not even gonna go too crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's some little light. But for the rest of this fucking tour, I'm gonna go fucking ham on your whore. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do to Silverback of rap.
This is how you cook.
Get 'em. I will transform on this joint, spazzing off the drugs I'm on. Turn C now ever since I'm born, like Nebraska use or corn. In my prime like Optimus, throw you through a Oculus. The Bronx is my metropolis, didn't have a pot to piss. Had to learn not to miss, focus on accomplishments. Beats I'm demolishing, tell me what the problem is. You know you don't want no smoke, seeing you in action is a joke. Catch him with the deadly blow, pack it up, it's time to go. But you wanna call the cops, all that bullshit needs to stop. Stupid idiot, wine start, hush him out, you can't talk. Merge into a deadly beast, pick your bones after I feast. You want war, now you want peace, cause shit got thick like Cardi B. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you've been warned, here comes the storm. I am here to shatter dreams, welcome to my gathering. Blood is always splattering, where I'm from that's happening. Got that cannon fully tucked, all that blade will give you cuts. Sacrifice to get those bucks, most these rappers looking sus. Smack them with the speed and bust, all you see is blood and guts. Too much sauce like a duck, brush it off the shoulder rust. Camo with a bag full of ammo, strangle the ops from the tangle. Hang your legs, they gonna dangle. Neck broke just like Kurt Angle. In the heart of the deity, bring that pain so easily. Most these bums don't deal with me, eradicate immediately. One monkey don't stop the show, I'll continue with the flow. Catch me at the studio, like time I got the glow. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you've been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you've been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you've been warned, here comes the storm.
Executioner! Welcome to the club where them niggas get the bullets. Loaded up guns with the trigger and we pull it. We got bad bitches twerking cause they do this. Run up on us, you get dropped, bitch, you stupid. You don't want me pull a knife to a ring fight. Switchblade, blade runner on the king, right? Magic killer on the floor, devil in your six. The art of finesse by fucking on your chick. We don't throw down in the air, we just shoot up. Your girl want a beast king, cause she chews up. I'm too sweet on the lips, now she booed up. She don't fuck with losers, her niggas just screwed up. These niggas thinking you're the realest, fell off the floor. Started laughing at you stupid niggas. Life is war, when you out here grinding and you hustle. I'll make sure that you niggas won't scorn. I'ma leave your ass scorn. Call me Jay White, I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblades?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Caprende.
I'm over here while I'm with the Bullet Club. Switchblade, hit your belly, good to be your dub. Me and LP, gotta get it out the mud. Pulverizing hot beats, that's what I love. In the VIP with the vets be, cause the game stay cold like Gretzky. We not playing basketball, don't press me. Man, which dude want their face messy? Got more bars than the boulevard. I'm just like a dealer, stay pulling cars. And unpredictable when I'm fully charged. When your entourage over with a fucking car. Got that rock from China. When she slip that shit, I will grind her. My J's white, you can't find her. Awesome caliber like Illa.
Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblades?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Caprende. Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblades?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Caprende.
Hey, yo, B, can y'all hear me? 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Excuse me with that. Drop that link ASAP. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm going through some retarded difficulties right now. You already know technology is going to technology. But let me drop that link early. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I see you, Black Star.
Yo, what's up with your avatar?
I'm looking for one right now. This shit tripping.
Okay.
It sounds like it's mad noisy in the background. So like somebody getting spazzed on.
That's my sister making dinner, talking to my parents.
Oh, what's on the menu?
Don't know yet. Guess I'll find out when the show is over.
Yeah, I hear that, man. Eat hearty. What it do though?
It's all good, man. Like it's all good. Just been a crazy week to say the very least.
Man, who you telling, man? This whole month is just. I can't say it was crazy. Definitely had my ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? More ups and downs, but downs is just immaculate. But we here though. That's a blessing by God.
Yeah, definitely. Amen, brother. But let's get back to business here. The craziest part about this entire year is like all the ups and downs, and some of the downs are just incredibly specific.
Yep, my sentiments exactly.
to say the very least, because, and I'm only going to bring this up once, just in case everybody is, just kind of like just getting here. AEW is going through an SEC violation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What the fuck did they do now?
They lied to their investors pretty badly. Because as it stands right now, Tony Khan is paying for every single one of these wrestlers out of his own pockets. For a matter of...
Because the company don't got no money.
For a matter of fact,
it is.
The company never had money up until Wembley.
I'm not surprised.
And he paid for the first few wrestlers out of that Wembley windfall.
I'm not surprised. I keep saying that. I kept saying that from before. They're not getting no profit. It's not no hate. I'm not hating. I'm just stating facts. And the well will run dry if the company's not making no coin. You don't think motherfuckers is gonna fall back because they're gonna just look at it as like, oh, like, what are we doing here? Like, I'm glad other people getting jobs or whatever the case may be, but let's just call it what it is. A lot of these motherfuckers aren't getting any money. They're not making the company any money.
Now, those of you who think that AEW is worth $2 billion, that is a horrendous lie.
Yeah, I seen that shit. And people were saying, like, see, AEW is making money. I'm like, that doesn't mean they're making money. That's what they're worth, because, especially given the fact that their talent, the production looks good. You know what I'm saying? The production doesn't look rinky-dink at all. They got a nice production. You know what I mean? They got high-paid wrestlers and shit. So, of course, when it comes to those aspects, AEW is going to be worth a few billion, yes. Like, when it comes to their, that as a whole. But them making $2 billion? Hell no.
Like, that is a horrendous lie. Now, there are rumors going around.
Nobody with no Orange Cassidy shirts or no, let alone, you don't even see nobody walking around with an AEW shirt on.
Nah. Like you see a bunch of WWE shirts in an AEW show, which is really telling you something.
Yeah. And like I said, it's not hate. Like
No, not hate at all.
I really do want to, invest more time in AEW, but all they got going on is good matches, and you need more than that.
Like I said, for those of you guys who think that we're AEW haters, we're really not. We want
Definitely
the company to be successful.
I love all wrestling. You know what I'm saying? All wrestling, but there's some wrestling that's trash. People just gotta call it what it is. Like, if you personally like a certain promotion, if you personally like it, cool. That's on you. You know what I mean? Don't just say like, "Oh, it's awesome," because many people may not feel the same way, and that goes to all promotions.
Then people are talking about like, Tony Khan reminds me of old Vince. I was like, no, nobody's that horrible of a person.
Yeah, he got that shit. He got that shit mapped out.
And then he said like, what about Vince in the 90s? I was like, Vince has always been this way. We just now found out that Vince.
Yeah, pretty much.
Vince has always been this way.
Right.
He never really had a prime. He had two very, very lucky eras.
And because he had a team around him. Look at the team that he had around him.
True.
He just had the money to fund it. He had the money to fund it. And, it is what it is. But people were sitting there saying that, oh, he's a mastermind. And did he come up with ideas? I can't say he hasn't. He came up with some ideas here and there, but majority of the ideas.
Mania was the best idea he ever came up with.
And he didn't even come up with the name. Like, if that shit was going to be named the Colossal Tussle, do you think that shit really would have got over?
Fuck no.
Exactly. And remember, there was I forgot who it was. What Andy Kaufman was that when he went up against Lawler?
I think that was USWA, I believe.
If
That
you
wasn't
think of
that.
it,
Yeah.
if you think of it, they the ones that really thought of that concept first. Like when it comes to combining Hollywood and like celebrities and shit like that with wrestling. They were the first ones to think, given the fact the whole Andy Kaufman, Jerry the King Lawler angle. That was WrestleMania-esque before WrestleMania.
Yeah, like Mania started with Cyndi Lauper doing that music video. Of course, just want to have fun.
Right, but what angle came out first? Wasn't it with Kaufman and Lawler?
By about 2 years, Kaufman and Lawler, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Then
And that's what Vince does. Vince, he just takes ideas. Most of the time, he takes ideas and just makes it. I guess you could say profitable. Yeah, you could definitely say profitable. Not only profitable, he exposes it to the modern media. I guess you could say.
like
And
then,
yeah,
like then when it comes to what up, Toph?
Yo,
go for the
Your
doodle
Majin Buu.
and
just smoking a
Hercule
good one.
smoking on that Cringer Mahal pack.
Chris Mahal.
The GOAT of Din the Bell Ring.
He's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Well, y'all chat it up real quick. I'll be right back. Continue what you were saying, Black Star.
Yeah, but like the interesting part about all this, Vince buying AEW, you want a very quick death to AEW. Let Vince buy it. Just let Vince buy it. Doesn't really matter when he buys it or if he buys it. Just let him buy it.
I'm going to inject a lethal dose of poison. A lethal dose known as Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Yeah.
Because it's very, very simple. You want every single one of those people to leave? Again, let Vince buy it. Because all those people left because of him.
Yeah, I saw him in the news the other day. I think there's supposed to be some there's some moving ons with the court trial and stuff. Nothing definitive yet, but it's still there. I know they're doing the best they can to suppress it from being front and center on the news like it was, but we'll be hearing about it again soon. Remember a couple of years ago that circus with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard? It's going to be just like that.
Right.
It's coming. I predict during the summer. For some reason, I don't know why, just court cases just tend to attract a lot of hype during summer for some. I think it's because school's out. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like everybody has nothing to do.
Yeah. I've noticed that. It's always during the summer.
What up, TKO?
We'll see.
Yo, TKO, you good? You good, man?
He probably stepped away for a little minute.
Okay.
Ballet was goody.
It was good, Ballet.
King Leo, what it do though? Was good.
And then, and like to me, like this is the most obvious thing in the freaking world. Like I think.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that, man. Like I think that there are going to be certainties that's going to happen as far as this year is concerned, that there are rumors out, or not say like rumors, but you're going to find out soon that the SummerSlam matches and the Mania matches, some of them are very, very interesting. Now, as far as Bianca and Jade, yeah, that shit ain't gonna happen till Mania. There's no fucking way it's happening at SummerSlam. That's just gonna happen in Vegas.
That's if she learns to get better.
Yeah, and I was I sent a message on the Facebook group about a week. No, about the beginning of this week. I know Sandman heard it too. One of my biggest problems with modern day WWE, like I get it, man, but everything doesn't have to be endgame at Mania. That's one of my biggest issues. It's like everything is at Mania. Every dream match is Mania. Every money match is. And the reason why I don't like it, it makes the product predictable because we gave the analogy a couple of months ago. It's like when you do sports, you know, you rotate your team. And it's like during the off season or like the regular season, you have like the C-listers, the B-listers. But then it's like, come playoff time, all right, we're going to get out the big guns and shit. And it's like, man, like growing up as a kid, there was
always been like that, though.
Happening. Yeah, I know, but just growing up as a kid, there was exciting stuff happening year round. You know, it wasn't just always about WrestleMania. I would actually say, and I know AEW is having their issues. That's one of the things.
Like, we can't get too crucial about that because they do save some big matches at SummerSlam too. Can't forget about that.
Yeah, I know. It's just like 90% of the time, like it's going to be at Mania, and it's like, damn.
Yeah, I agree with that. Though.
For instance,
I just wish they would share the love a little bit. That's one of the few. That's one of the few edges that I'll give TK. Like when I look at the AEW landscape, there isn't one particular show or season that stands out as we're going to put everything here. Like he spreads the love like throughout the year. I kind of like that.
So basically, what you're telling me is don't put your eggs all in one basket.
Yeah, because if you literally like plan everything for one show, what happens if somebody gets hurt? You're fucked. I mean, we saw that this year. We saw that this year that this whole Mania card got blew up upside down because it was like we're gonna do Gunther Lesnar, that didn't work out. We're gonna do Punk Rollins, that didn't work out. We're gonna do Rock Roman, that didn't work out, and the whole show got turned upside down. As it happened, though, they got lucky because they have the whole Cody finish your story, but that's not always going to happen, though. You're not gonna always have that plan B, plan C to fall back on. They had it this year, but what happens if they don't have it? If they don't have it, you know what you get? You get WrestleMania 32. That shit was ass. That's what you get.
Here's another PSA.
34.
You want up, TK?
34 was bad too, but 32 was way worse than 34. I mean, neither one of them was good shows, but 32 was way worse.
So here's another PSA that I would love to say right now. First things first. For those of you who thought that The Rock was Mania ready, you really didn't watch the match very closely now, did you?
He did great. He did great WrestleMania weekend. He did way better than I expected.
You didn't watch the match closely. There was a scene during that match where The Rock was leaning over the ring apron, sucking up for air for about 5 minutes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That shit was ass. I couldn't watch that. I couldn't watch the match with you guys. I apologize about that. Some shit happened at work. I caught the replay when it was over. Like, I'm being honest with you. I'm not even trying to be an ass. I fell asleep watching that match 2 different points. That shit was so boring. That was so boring. And you could tell the way they were working in that tag match. It was like, oh, we got to wrestle again tomorrow. So, like, they were trying not to hurt each other. It was really just a bunch of punches and kicks. And, like, it was boring, man. It was like a match from, like, 1988 or some shit. I can't believe people actually made that shit up.
I mean, I said it from the jump, man, that Roman, Seth, and Cody were going to have to carry the majority of that match.
Yeah.
And then when you
I think he did better than expected. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think.
Oh, yeah, he didn't get hurt. He didn't get hurt. That's good.
And he didn't really botch all that much like I thought he would, so I give him that much. But again, they still had to be carried in that match.
Yeah, the biggest surprise of the match to me was when I saw Rock actually take the curb stomp. I was like, wow, I didn't actually think he would take that move, but he did. Outside of that, though, I was like, yeah, this is kind of boring.
The only way this match is going to work, if it's indeed Rock versus Roman at Mania, the only way this match is going to work is if it's a utter shit show. I'm talking about a shit show to the lengths of Austin versus Kevin Owens type shit show.
Man, damn that.
Absolutely.
The only way this match, damn that, dude. The only way this match is going to work is if it's is if it's a short match like Goldberg versus Lesnar.
Short match won't work because it's Roman. It's going 45 minutes.
Well, by the time the match happens, Rock will they'll flip. Roman will be face and Rock will be heel. And so it'll just be selling, and a bunch of
that has to be a shit show. It has to be a shit show.
I mean, with the way the bloodline is going now, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do.
The fucking mafia now.
I mean, you got Solo Sikoa now calling shots with Tama. I mean, they just haku'd Kevin Owens tonight, so.
And he went the typical heel route. Now we got to wear suits.
It makes you wonder if Haku sitting next to Heyman's kids was planned in retrospect at the Hall of Fame.
Tama Tonga is the new Hitman.
Hitman.
I mean,
Hitman.
I believe he's called the new BFT now.
Yeah, what is it? What is that? What's that acronym? What does that mean?
He's a fucking hitman. Just call him Hitman. He's the hitman.
Valley says Solo has lost his damn mind.
Which means Jacob is going.
You know what?
He's tired of losing. That's what it is. He got tired of
losing.
You know
what? I'm glad. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I'm glad that Solo is in this role because he needs something like this. Oh, it's MFT. My bad.
Yeah. What does that mean, Leo? What does that mean?
No idea.
I don't know.
I loved his tag team in New Japan, though, of his brother, Tangaloa, the Gorillas of Destiny, or GOD.
Hikuleo?
Yeah, it was really badass.
Hikuleo,
I'm wondering, I'm curious if they'll be allowed, because it's just a matter of time before the brother makes the jump. I'm wondering if they'll be allowed to do their entrance in WWE, because New Japan doesn't really care about shit like that.
There's no fucking way that they would.
I know, but it's so fucking cool. I would love to see it. To anyone that hasn't seen the Guerrilla Destiny, they basically have like some Daft Punk type shit where they have like a helmet and it's like lights are flashing.
That shit look like a big ass Predator helmet. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's hard to describe it, but it's really badass. In Japan, I don't give a fuck about
they'll
that.
probably do a version.
I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if they do that shit because you got Triple H. Triple H is open to shit like that. He's more open than when it comes to Vince. Vince is his way or the highway.
Well, I suppose in the worst case scenario, if they don't have the rights for it, maybe WWE can buy it, like they did the Yeet stuff for Jay. Maybe, but it's a really cool visual. It's cool. You'll see it. You'll see. Eventually, his brother will show up, and when it happens, I'm just curious to see what it would look like on the.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my damn avatar, yo. What the?
I think
that's always on.
I think that Hikuleo would complete the group, and then Tangaloa.
Well, they're about. Well, they're gonna be. Well, they're gonna debut Jacob Fatu soon, so I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna do that.
Most likely, Jacob Fatu will debut at Clash of the
Hell, Contra.
Always Contra.
God.
Oh, that was such a cool.
Oh yeah. I love Contra.
The target date.
I'm not gonna lie though. I do like Solo in this role. Like it's about time to do something. It's about time to do something to make me care.
I'm for it too, but did he have to fucking lose all them damn times? That's the shit that kills me with WWE logic, because it's like, okay, you lost all those times, right? Now all of a sudden you're just gonna be invincible overnight, just like that. Now you're invincible.
That's how you know something huge is coming.
Whoa.
I'm all for
they have no choice. It's gotta happen.
I call myself pause.
I'm all for Fatu getting a shot, but like we said before, man, he's going to totally overshadow Solo, unless that's the point.
That's how you know.
You're not wrong about that. We can all agree Fatu is better than Solo. Let's be real.
Oh hell yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because when Seth cashed in at Mania, Seth lost a bunch of matches in a row. And then
no, he didn't actually.
He didn't? I'm pretty sure he did.
Nah, he didn't. Seth was practically undefeated. As a matter of fact, the only match Seth lost before that cash in was that match to Randy Orton.
Yeah, that same night. Yeah, because it didn't matter. He was cashing in.
Yeah, the Mega RKO.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but it didn't matter if he lost him because he cashed in that same night. I still hang on to my theory that was never the original plan.
Mm-hmm.
That RKO was the greatest.
What I would like to see, because I've talked about before, I'm so over Money in the Bank is a played out concept. Two things I would like to see someday. Number one, I like to see a Money in the Briefcase holder win the Royal Rumble. So they would have like two.
Oh, a double.
Like two gather. Yeah, that would be cool. Like a double get out of jail free card. I like to see that. And the second thing I like to see is I like to see a Money in the Bank holder naturally become number one contender outside of Money in the Bank. So then they could have a match, lose, cash in immediately, and then win, like what Christian did when he won the TNT Championship.
Rematch starts now, motherfucker.
Yeah. So it's like if you're gonna keep the Money in the Bank around, just be creative with it. And I feel like they've lost their creativity with the concept years ago.
To me, and like this is what I think Money in the Bank should be. Money and the Bank should be like your fail safe. You know what I mean?
To me, I also think Money in the Bank should be like what they did with RVD. Like, remember RVD cashed in at ECW?
Oh, cash in at
like a special event where the money where the Money in the Bank holder is going to have the whole advantage, like something like that shit.
Cater to them.
That's the reason RVD's win was so special.
Yeah,
true.
What happened? What happened? What happened to Money in the Bank?
Oh, I like it.
You can see the picture now, Sam.
Oh,
you can see it now, Sam. That's good.
I like it.
Thank you. Had to do something.
Yeah. What they did with Money in the Bank was they turned it into just a concept to pop the crowd and to pop a number. And it's like, all right, but they don't really get creative anymore. It's like that time of year again, Money in the Bank. So remember when they used to do like qualifying matches just to be in the match? It made it that much more special. Now it's like they do it and it's like, okay, here are the 8 people in Money in the Bank because fuck you. That's why.
To me, I think that King of the Ring should be your Money in the Bank.
Well, that's what it was. That's why.
Yeah, it actually used to be. Like, I remember when King of the Ring, where the winner would be the number one contender and get a title shot at SummerSlam.
It was kind of like it was kind of like unspoken. A lot of King of the Ring winners would usually get their match at SummerSlam. It was never like an official thing, but it happened a lot. And then when Money in the Bank came,
the last guy to do that, I think was Booker T. Actually,
wasn't it Brock?
Yeah,
was it Brock the first one to do it?
Brock did it.
Brock did it. Booker T did it. Kurt Angle did it. Like,
did Regal do it?
I've been smoking that gas, Ballet. That's what my
Regal got in trouble because of his the issues he had. Even some of the bad ones that didn't work out, like King Mabel, he got his shot at.
Oh God,
Owen.
I don't know why they made Mabel King of the Ring. He was terrible.
Nah, but to me,
business was the shit. That's why.
But to me, since you're doing it this year, Solo should win King of the Ring.
King Solo, I like it.
King Solo.
Not gonna win Money in the Bank. Have him win King of the Ring.
King Solo, that would actually sound cool. I'd be with that.
Just have Solo win King of the Ring. Have him face Cody at SummerSlam. If you're not gonna go with Rock Cody at SummerSlam, have that be your match.
How about LA Knight? King Knight. There you go. King Knight.
The best part of Roman's entire run was that like mini feud he had with the New Day, where he jumped Xavier and then he put on Xavier's crown. And Roman had that look on his face. He was like, this actually looks pretty good.
He smashed the crown, though? He smashed it, right?
He smashed it afterwards, but that was fun.
Yeah.
I'm with it if they really gonna take King of the Ring seriously, since they got a King and Queen pay-per-view coming up. Like this, your chance to make it mean something again.
Here's a question we've never asked.
Yeah, that album's everywhere too. Ballad for y'all that don't know, the Collide album's everywhere. So check that out. There you go.
Here's a question that I've never asked here on the roundtable for. What are your preferences? Do you prefer the the quarterfinals and all that on TV, and then you do the finals on pay-per-view, or are you a fan of the do it all in one night pay-per-view?
Do it all in one night. Do it all in the pay-per-view.
Not to me. To me, the first two rounds should be on TV.
Yeah, I could do that, but I think me personally, I think the whole thing should be on pay-per-view. I mean PLE, whatever you want to call it. That's what I
would do. I would do like I kind of do the first two rounds and then do the quarterfinals and finals on the pay-per-view because they actually started
semi and the finals.
Crazy. It's crazy because they actually started to do that.
Yeah, so Thomas Allen.
Pardon? In the first two rounds.
You all right over there?
You good?
Yeah, Tom, he dumbing the fuck out right now.
Okay,
I get to watch SmackDown. Like I wasn't live watching it. I'm watching like the playback.
Yeah, I told you, bro. Kevin Owens got Haku'd.
Yeah, he's a new hitman. He's a new hitman.
Yeah, I told you. That's why I said
savage.
That's why I said last week. That's why I said last week. To anybody not familiar with Tama and his Bullet Club antics, he's basically a hyena just looking for that meat. No Diddy.
Dude,
I had to get one in. You know what's coming.
No Diddy.
Man, Tama Tonga took a huge chunk of KO's head. Like that's crazy.
Like those fucking National Geographic videos of the wild dogs in Africa where the people like just throw like the meat in there and they just eviscerate it in like 5 seconds.
What's up?
That's Tama, Tonga, Heiko. That's all them dudes. Like, that's basically their whole style. So.
Like all those National Geographic videos. You always have like one British dude going like, look at the hyena.
I love nature shows.
Remember the fucking Goldust skit? So he was doing that with the NWO. That was funny. This big show in its natural habitat.
Dude dressed up like Steve Irwin and called X-Pac a fucking grease rack. Oh my god. Yo, WWE was different back then.
Goldust was like the craziest.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Shouts go out to the new people that's in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Make sure y'all hit that sub. We on the road to 700, B. Let's get there together.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, people talk about the risky shit Goldust did with Marlena. I'm like, nah, man, I can't go over the fact that this dude had a Tourette's gimmick. Like WWE will get crucified if that was the thing now.
Yo, you seen that video? You seen that video he recently did with his dog when he was tongue kissing while sharing a steak?
Say what?
You see that shit?
Oh god.
That shit look bogus as hell. I'm like, what type of time does this do? Now I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? This is Goldust. This is the same dude that wanted implants. So
I was about to say that. If WWE would have went through with Goldust getting implants, that would have been the end.
I'm surprised he didn't. Yo, you know how I'm surprised he didn't let him do it.
Would it really have been the end, though? I mean, they let Jerry Lawler get away with calling him a fag on TV, so they would have let.
Oh no!
That was one of his best promos. That was one of his best promos.
Yeah.
No shot was gay, but that was a hell of a promo.
My favorite Goldust story was that time he had to leave the arena early because Ahmed Johnson was trying to kill him. Legitimately, he had a pistol in his locker room.
When he kissed him.
Oh god.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh man.
No. But like the funniest promo was when Vince was calling out somebody. He's like, "Look at that rapist!" I was like, "Oh."
That aged like milk. Holy shit.
I'm like, oh.
Come on out, you rapist.
Yeah, there you go. Come on now, you rapist. Why
I'm trying to look for it now, Ballet. I'm trying to look for that shit now. Yeah, I'm surprised I ain't see that shit. It was on his Instagram.
I don't think I want to see that shit, honestly.
Me neither.
That dude is gross. I'm like, yo, what type of time you on? That was
then like I was watching old promos, right?
Oh man.
Like I was watching old promos, and which promo made the least sense? Ultimate Warrior's entire fucking career.
But he made it great though. That's the thing.
True.
Only he can get away with that shit.
Bro, man, when I was fucking 5, I was so worried for Hogan after that Warrior crashed the plane promo. I was like, I don't know what this dude just said, but Hogan's gonna die. That was what 5-year-old me thought. So
or Psycho Sid's Shut Up Fat Man promos.
Yo, that dude Psycho Sid promos be, I'm not even gonna hold you. That shit always had me in tears.
I was laughing.
Sid is great. Is Sid in the Hall of Fame? If he's not, he should be.
He should be.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
I think he is, isn't he?
He is?
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think so.
Good.
No, he should be. He should be. Sid is great.
Somebody look that up.
This is bogus.
His Shut Up Fat Man promos are probably the funniest shit ever of all time.
Why me? Why me?
It was like call number 71. Oh no!
when he said to the Undertaker, he was like, Undertaker, when you had the belt, you had it with glory, you had it with class. Now we got with this fat tub of goop. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my god!
Remember when he spazzed on Mean Gene? He's like, "Shut up, you big-headed oaf!" Oh man, Sid Justice was great.
Dude, because of Sid inspired Botchmania. Hey, let me go again. We're live, pal.
The powerbomb. The powerbomb that he gave Brian Pillman was the work of fucking art.
Oh yeah, Diesel. Yeah, I used to get into debates about that like back in high school. Some of my friends were like, "Oh, all power bombs are the same," and I'd be like, "No, they're not.
No, they're not."
Sid's power bomb was like a fucking execution. Diesel's power bomb was like a pillow slap in comparison. And I like Diesel, but his power bomb was nothing compared to Sid. Sid's power bomb was like he picked you up and he literally just fucking threw you to the ground,
you like free fall. Yeah.
Plus the worst part of the best part about Brian Pillman's powerbomb was that Shawn Michaels powerbomb was worse.
Right.
So I pulled this up. It says Sid Vicious was a headliner in both WCW and the WWF for over a decade, and is a notable absentee from the WWE Hall of Fame.
Wow.
He's a weird anomaly. Sid is a weird anomaly because he was over in every company he was in, and it was never part of the plan. It just happened organically. He organically got over in WWF. He organically got over in WCW. He even organically got over in ECW, and all he did was like 2 fucking moves. He just had like this cool, badass monster vibe to him, you know?
Yep,
and he was over. He was over everywhere. And the thing about it was, if he actually gave a shit, he could have been like on top way longer, but he liked softball.
Yeah,
he always took breaks. so he's great.
Ballet said he was expected to be inducted in 2022, but that didn't happen.
That never happened.
Well, he'll be in the Hall of Fame one day. You know,
but you knew it was ball game over the second you heard this thing. Hold on.
This dude never has it queued up. Oh man, hell yeah!
It was ball game over the second you heard that.
When you heard that shit, when you heard that fucking Freddie Michael Myers mix, that's when you knew shit was about to.
You knew it was over. Like you knew it was over.
Yo, I'm telling you, especially remember the whole Millennium Man tour. I used to love the Millennium Man when he just came out and just powerbomb motherfuckers and talk shit about Goldberg.
Vader used to fuck you up too, but Vader's powerbomb was more like Vader's powerbomb was more powerful than Sid's. Like Sid just came in there and fucked you up.
Now I'm trying to envision if Money in the Bank existed back then. Could you imagine a cash in, but that music plays first? Oh my god, it's over.
I'm telling you, that dude music was epic. The like on some real. It's like an adaptation of American Psycho in a little bit.
Yeah, like you knew.
Not American. Was that shit with the Bates? American Psycho, is that or just Psycho? I think it's just Psycho
with Christian Bale, right? Yeah, that was American Psycho. Yeah,
no, the one before that with the Bates Hotel.
Oh yeah, that was just Psycho.
That was just Psycho. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah,
like you knew that goes ball game over the second you heard that. It was like up time to die.
Yeah, old boy was he was trying to channel that the Dexter Loomis dude. He goes more like in the Dexter direction, But the thing about it is, like, I like the gimmick and shit, but it's like at some point you got to talk. You can't just do, the whole silent gimmick forever. You got to talk at some point. So,
right?
Where is he anyway? Is he hurt? I don't even know where the fuck he is.
Who?
Don't know.
The Dexter Loomis dude. Where is
Dexter
he?
Loomis?
Oh, he's supposed to be on some fireman show, but he was hurt. While he was hurt, he was doing that fireman show.
Oh, so that's how he got hurt. Okay, then.
No, he got hurt before then, and then when he got hurt, I guess Vince told him he could work on that show.
I mean, when you're hurt, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, true.
I'm surprised Vince gave him the go ahead. I'm surprised he gave him the green light. Like, motherfucker, if you hurt, you stay home. Don't do nothing else. I own you, boy. I own you.
Like I'm telling you, I think that Vince was probably legit scared of Psycho Sid.
Because like most people he was legit scared of. He was definitely scared of nails.
There's some people you could tell will legit fuck you up. Vader will legit fuck you up. Haku will legit fuck you up.
Shit, I'll even go there and say at that time, Vince looked like he could legitimately fuck somebody up. Vince was in great shape for an older guy.
Oh yeah, back then for sure. Yeah.
No, but not with those psychopaths.
Well, Vince was crazy too. He was crazy. He wasn't afraid to fight people.
Yeah, he wanted the smoke. Vince wanted that smoke.
Haku was going to rip somebody's eye out of their socket and show it to them.
I think the craziest Vince story I ever heard was Jericho told the story years ago. Remember WrestleMania? What was it? 25. What's the dude's name? The celebrity man, the one who did the wrestler, Mickey Rourke. Right.
Yeah, Mickey Rourke. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember this story. I remember Solomon Monster saying the story.
The long story short of it was Jericho being a heel. He was like on CNN just talking shit about Mickey Rourke. And Mickey, him being such a fan, he thought Jericho
that's what set up that match, right?
For real. Mickey thought that Jericho was talking shit for real, but Jericho was just hyping up,
Yeah, he was healing it up. Yeah.
Yeah, that was when he was doing that. That was when he was like suit Jericho. That was really Jericho's goat right there. Like he was wearing the suit.
When he called people troglodytes.
Right. So he was talking shit, and Mickey was watching it, and he was like, this motherfucker is talking shit about me. So then flash forward to Mania itself, the day of the show, Mickey thinks that, Jericho's going to go into business and try to attack him for real. So Mickey Rourke, he brought in like 5 UFC heavy hitters with him, like for real, like as his entourage and shit. And so then Jericho,
I'm surprised you never heard this story. Go ahead. This story is good, but go ahead.
Yeah. So Mickey, he brought in the Tito Ortiz dude, the fucking Rampage Jackson guy. Like he came in heavy, like 5'6" former UFC world champions. And Vince being Vince, lives in a fucking bubble, didn't know anything outside of wrestling. Jericho sees what's going on. He's like, oh shit, let me talk to Vince. So he tells Vince, hey, Mickey and his crew are causing a scene over there. So it's Jericho, Vince, and I guess some WWE personnel. They're talking to Mickey, calming him down, letting him know, hey, it's a story. blah, 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 blah. Everything settles and everyone walks away. And Vince tells Jericho, like, ha, we would have kicked their ass. And Jericho's like, sure, Vince. Sure. He had no clue. He had no clue that Vince just talked shit to Rampage Jackson, Tito Ortiz. He had no clue he was in the face of killers.
And then he was like, this dude, Jericho told Vince, he was like, okay, so I'll take Mickey and you take the short one. And Vince said, damn right I will. And the short one was fucking Frank Shamrock. Like, my dude.
He would have legit died.
He would twist you like a pretzel. Like, he would twist you so crazy, bad, have you sucking your own meat. Pause.
Like, I remember a story. Like, it was like an interview with George St. Pierre, right?
Right, Ballet, not with those quads.
like George St. Pierre said that he could legit kill somebody in 5 minutes. We're like, yeah, I believe you. I believe you might kill a motherfucker in 5 minutes.
And it wasn't like Vince could have called Brock for backup because Brock was gone back then. He was gone.
All Days Old said that he'd love to see Rampage versus Vince. Vince crazy ass. He'll fight Rampage now. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
No,
to me, what the craziest part about that Dark Side of the Ring episode a couple of weeks ago, it kind of got swept under the rug. Vince came at Harley, and Harley choked his ass out.
But which Rampage though? Powerbomb Rampage or Rampage now? Because Vince could take Rampage now. Powerbomb Rampage? No.
Vince can't take Rampage now. What?
Did you see how fat he is?
No, not seen like but still, no.
Yeah. I'll give that to Vince. I mean, he's a piece of shit, but he's not a bitch. He was crazy. He fight. He get his ass kicked, but he fight.
So let's switch gears real quick, right?
All right.
You know what I mean? My dude Black Star, gave us a topic for tonight's show. You know what I'm saying? And I asked y'all two punks, and y'all didn't even say nothing.
Punk asses.
What was the question again?
The topic of the show. But this dude, Black Star, gave us a topic.
I see.
This dude was asking, he was like, why don't we cover the draft? Like, let's maybe do some predictions and see where we go from there when it comes to WWE draft. And I can't stress saying it enough. I will be there for the draft when they're in Raw. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be pumped. I'm gonna make everything pop. I don't care. Like, they could rehire bum ass Cringer Mahal. I'm gonna make that match pop just by my reactions. But let's go to these predictions, B. Like, I guess y'all want to go from. Oh wait, this is what we'll do. We're gonna start from A to Z, right? When it comes to the predictions, but we're not gonna do it all in this one show. We're gonna do it like tonight, pause, and then Tuesday, and we'll go from there.
All right. So
let's let me see if I can pull up the roster real quick. Unless y'all want to start with an A. Who want to start with an A? A superstar named Saucer A. I was thinking AJ Styles off the kick. I ain't gonna lie.
AJ Austin Theory is another one.
Well, I guess you could leave them out when it comes to like the tag champions, because it's not like they're gonna split them.
I'm gonna pull a TKO here. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't care about the draft. It doesn't mean anything. They don't care. So they're.
Yeah, but we can have fun with it. We can have fun with it.
Yeah. Don't do that. I'll be giving you AEW grace. You know what I mean? Be fair.
Oh, Lord.
We can have fun with it, right? Right?
Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gotta think of this also. I'm also giving these motherfuckers a chance, given the fact they're under a new regime, supposedly. So hopefully they don't be on that same fuck shit. I kind of
like the way Toph laughs.
I'm trying to be hopeful. Yeah, he's like, motherfucker, you crazy. I'm trying to be This looks so stupid. I didn't mean to switch gears. What the fuck? What are they doing? Why they got Damage Control and Bianca Belair and Jay Cargill talking shit to each other in the motherfucking sky? But this shit looks so fucking
because they're turning heel. I guarantee you they're turning heel.
They beefing with them like, yo, hit them. Y'all literally right next to each other. Y'all don't have like a barricade or something blocking y'all.
All I gotta say about Damage Control is number one. I have two things to say. Number one,
hold on. Before you go ahead, Toph. Since you came up with the title, Black Saw, look up the roster real quick, and then while you're looking up the roster, we can have this dude Toph cook him. What are you about to say?
I was gonna say was just two things about Damage Control. Number one, Dakota's a baddie, and number two, I get what they're going for, having Dakota be the speaker because she speaks English.
Because the other ones can't speak English.
Right, but the way it comes off, it's supposed to come off like as EL was the leader, but it doesn't come off that way at all. It comes off like Dakota's the leader. It really, she actually gets more heat than EO does. I mean, not that it matters; she's not the champion anymore. But yeah, I'm just putting that out there.
So how
she's still a baddie, though.
So how do you want to do this? You want to do this by alphabetical order or by most important wrestlers?
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, you can do however you want. Black Star, you can choose.
All right. I think the number one pick will go to SmackDown. So I think SmackDown Rose number one. First female.
You think number one pick won't be for Raw because Raw is about to go to Netflix, so they're gonna give Raw special treatment.
Okay, then if Raw picks one, then whoever picks one is gonna pick Cody one. So I think that Cody goes one no matter which show picks first.
Mm-hmm.
So judging by that, I would say they might have this dude Cody stay on Raw, trade off AJ to Raw, and had this dude Damian Priest run SmackDown by itself as a top babyface champion.
Yeah. Then Priest goes number one to SmackDown. Yeah. First female off the board, I believe that is going to go to SmackDown, and I believe that Jade will be the first woman off the board, if not Bayley.
I predict it's going to be probably Bianca, or
you think Bianca goes one over Jade?
I guess we're not going alphabetical order. Fuck it.
Hey, you said
it's all good. Go ahead. Shoot your shit. Go ahead. It's cool.
Yo, TK.
Over Jade. Yeah, honestly, unless they draft both Bianca and Jade together, since they're seemingly a tag team now.
Now, if Rhea was around, if Rhea was healthy, Rhea would have went one.
She still might go one. Hell, she still might go one. You never know.
I think that Rhea will go late because she's hurt.
Mr. All Days Off said it might mean something with Triple H under full control. He might have people stay on brands for a full year.
I mean, don't bet against that. That's usually what they do with these drafts anyway.
That's what they're supposed to do. Like, if you don't have no business going to a separate brand during, the year, say your ass where you at. If you're on Raw, you're on Raw. If you're on SmackDown, you're on SmackDown. If that's what you got drafted to, stay your ass there. And another aspect that I like, that they included NXT. They finally included NXT in the draft too. So people could be going to NXT also.
Yeah, when a lot of people don't care about
it. Now, I think NXT will draft the Final Testament one if they're a part of the draft.
Might as well. They're already there.
I think Final Testament goes number one to them. More bang for the buck.
That's right.
Well, if we're going to talk NXT, I predict Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov are going to get drafted to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Well, Miller. That's my prediction.
I'll put Ilya on Raw. But Carmelo definitely go to SmackDown. I think Melo will run SmackDown in the next year, maybe a year and a half.
If Melo goes to SmackDown. Well, if Melo goes to SmackDown, I think that Trick will go to SmackDown as well.
Nah, I think Trick needs to stay on NXT more.
Rumors are that the rivalry is going to continue on the main roster.
I also heard rumors that they plan on putting NXT on Trick Williams back. I heard that.
Okay. Then Trick stays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause the rivalry for a year.
Then Trick is winning that title next week. Then.
Yeah.
Definitely. Pause. Hot tag right quick. Meltzer was throwing shade at Trick, and I had a conversation.
Fuck that dude.
I had a conversation. I had a conversation with some people the other day. I've noticed that journalists, for whatever reason, they seem to always be extra harsh on black talent for some reason. I don't know if y'all remember a couple of years ago, the Sam Roberts dude had a hate boner for Bianca Belair for whatever reason back when she was on NXT. And it was so random back then because I was like, why are you throwing shade at Bianca of all people? It's weird, man. Like people are
the one thing I hated about Bianca's character at NXT is that it looked fucking racist as all fuck.
What was racist about it? She's the same person now. What's different about it?
No, like the whole chewing gum thing, the whole take off her earrings thing before she whoops your ass type shit.
She she
does. She's always been stereotypical. You know what it is? She's always been stereotypical, but it doesn't feel genuine. Like
because Triple H does not know how to book black people. A conversation that people are not ready for. But please continue.
I won't say like fully because like look at the Profits. Well, they was booked better from before.
You ain't booking them. They ain't doing shit.
No, I said they was booked better from before.
They just want a shot at the tag title.
Right. They about to be number one contenders for Uptown Down Underpants. Whatever the fuck they want to call themselves.
Triple H ain't about that life, bro. He ain't about Triple H is not invited to the cookout. He is not. He chose Theory. He chose Theory over Swerve. Nah.
To me, and like this is just me just being honest here. To me, I always thought that Bianca's character at NXT, like, have you seen the movie Baps?
Yeah,
that's what she reminds me of.
Unfortunately,
I trust Stephanie with black people more than I trust Triple H with black people.
And
that's okay. And that's okay. Because if he doesn't know shit about black folks, maybe somebody on his staff does. But I'm not. If you look at Triple H's, and this goes back to when NXT was good. You know, he's never done anything with black folks. Not really. No, he didn't.
Look at great point. All days off. He made Keith Lee a double champ.
Black he didn't do shit with Keith Lee. He didn't do shit. With Keith. The only reason Keith got a push was because Gargano and Dream got hurt. Outside of that, he was just never on.
But doesn't that always happen though? Don't do that. That always happens when somebody gets hurt. Somebody gets put in their place.
Where Keith wasn't hurt, and they just weren't using him. He just wasn't.
Yes, they were. Like, look at the matches he had with.
He was not using Keith Lee, bro. I remember there was like a 6-month period where he wasn't using Keith. And also, what does it matter?
What's that dude? What this dude died?
He dropped the belt like a month later, anyway.
Yeah, you got it.
Right. Let me ask you a question, Toph.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Do you think Shawn Michaels books black people better?
From what I'm hearing and from what I'm seeing, yeah.
And made Velveteen Dream. Thank you. And made Dream a star. Well, until he got in his own way. Yes. That's why I say you can't fully say that, Tove. He definitely.
That wasn't Triple H. That was Regal. We all know that. Triple H didn't do shit but sign people back then.
And Regal's back. Regal's back.
William Regal's back. So
no, because Triple H is into the goth rock shit. He likes Rhea. He liked Malachi Black. He liked Owens. He liked Nakamura. That's his thing, and that's okay. Everybody has their. Remember what was her name? Poppy. Whatever the fuck that weird chick's name. She was like on NXT like 5 times.
Poppy? Who the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Whatever the fuck that emo chick's name was. She was on NXT all the time doing those live performances. It was cringe as fuck. So.
Yo, somebody.
Ballet, who's Poppy?
She's some type of gothic rock chick who used to sing EO's entrance music.
Clip when Sam said, "What?" Clip that.
Oh man!
Somebody please clip that.
Man. And speaking of female wrestler, is she a female? Yes. Okay. So speaking of female,
what?
Yeah, she said she's a female.
Okay.
Poppy, I guess that's her name. Where the hell Toby go? Probably lost
connection. Speaking of black chicks, Samantha Irvin's getting some heat from Brian Hebner.
Yeah, what type of time are these motherfuckers on, B? Like I seen motherfuckers saying like, "Oh, why she gotta cry because Cody won? Like she's not being professional." I'm like, "Yo, these people are crazy."
That made the moment better.
Exactly.
You could tell that the motherfuckers who've been watching wrestling for years to the ones who just started watching it like 2 years ago.
But that's the thing though, TKO. Even this dude said like, "Oh, what if this dude what's my dude named the Fink?" He was saying, he said, "Oh, what if the Fink got like that when Bret Hart won the belt or whatever?" I'm like,
He did.
He did?
What the fuck is he talking about? He did.
He cried?
He did. They didn't show it on camera, but he did. Okay. Fucking Lillian Garcia cried when Trish Stratus retired in 2006. What the fuck?
Yeah, like I remember seeing that.
And that's what I was trying to explain to homie. I'm trying to explain to him like, yo, you got to understand, B. Like, these dudes always hang out together every single day on the road, all that shit. They watch these dudes on the fucking grind. So when they finally get their up and comings, it happens. You know what I'm saying?
It's a great moment.
You know what I mean? Like, that's wanting to see your peers, your family, whoever, you want to see them win, and they finally won. You're happy for them because you got genuine love for them.
There was 2 great moments at Mania. One was night 1 when R-Truth finally got his victory up, finally got the monkey off his back.
Yeah, MVP. He cried about that. And did I throw shots at MVP? Nah. It was a great moment. I ain't gonna lie. I was somewhat against it because I think Kofi is the coolest of the cooniest. But
Kofi?
Nonetheless, it was a good WrestleMania moment.
Yeah, when Kofi finally won the title,
everybody was emotional.
Yeah, motherfuckers was crying, and I don't like the fact that they didn't acknowledge he's. Excuse me. You know what I mean? I know. Exit the Rock, whatever. Subtract the Rock. He's the first ever black WWE champion. They should have announced it.
Fully black WWE champion.
Huh?
Fully black WWE champion, The Rock.
Right. Exactly. They should have made that shit known. Like, what's the problem? It's not like it's not a fact.
They only embrace Rock's Samoan side.
Yeah, that shit bogus.
Kofi's the first champion from Africa.
Mr. Odezo said, I don't think Samantha knew he would win. I thought they said announcers don't know who will. Yeah, they do that shit too. Like they would keep him in the dark to get that genuine reaction.
When I cried.
Even if she didn't know, it still doesn't. She still got emotional in the moment. There's nothing wrong with that.
When I cried about Kofi's win, I cried when he took the title to Ghana. And see all those people celebrating with him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was emotional for me.
You bringing the title back to the motherland.
Yeah.
Because being Nigerian, imagine if a Nigerian champion and he brings it back to Nigeria. That's something special.
It is. I totally agree. Like I may not be a big Kofi fan, but like I said, I'm fair. I realize when shit pop. You know what I mean? You just can't deny it. Like that WrestleMania moment, it popped. It did. You know what I'm saying? Me being I guess you could say a Kofi hater, what people would say, or not. The moment was still a moment. We will never forget that moment.
Oh no, for sure.
Right.
That was a great match by him and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan, man. Shit, forget about it.
There's some people who would create great matches in their sleep. Bryan Danielson's one, AJ Styles is another, Ric Flair is the third.
Speaking of AJ, let me find out. Who'd have thought this was gonna happen?
AJ versus
former
AJ
Bullet Club members. Matter of fact, former Bullet Club leaders fighting for the WWE Championship. Who would have known?
That was AJ's best run. AJ's best run was in the Bullet Club when he was the Bullet Club leader. That was when you knew up.
LA Knight would be fine. LA Knight's gonna stay in the mid card. And I already see people gonna start saying that LA Knight is buried, and he's not buried. LA Knight
He's gonna be facing Logan Paul.
Yeah, for SummerSlam. They're gonna start building that towards SummerSlam. But my thing is, if they're going forward with that, put this dude in some matches to win. Both of them. Put him and Logan Paul in matches. Have them fucking, you know what I'm saying? Have them look credible. Triple H, please. I beg you. Y'all got all this TV time. Make that shit work. They don't have to be like at a 8-minute match. Like, have Logan Paul go up against somebody for like 3 minutes real quick. Maybe less. Do the same thing with LA Knight. Build them up with wins. Wins matter. It fucking matters. I'm so sick and tired of motherfuckers just getting opportunities for nothing. Motherfuckers go on the whole damn losing streak. Next thing you know, the very next day, oh, I'm invincible. And I'm the number 1 contender, just like that.
I remember when Jinder Mahal got his title shot. I was like, the fuck? If Randy Orton doesn't beat his ass in 6 seconds.
That shit retarded.
I'm sorry. That shit was stupid as fuck, man. They really thought they was gonna get India to support them because Chica was the champion. Good lord.
You sound muffled a little bit, TKO. You sound a little muffled.
Nah, but that shit backfired on him.
Then when he won, that pissed me off even further.
That was a mistake that he won because he did shit with it. Only thing that was accomplished was the fact that they buried fucking Shinsuke Nakamura.
Then you all look the same. That was ball game over.
I think Shinsuke shouldn't even have been in that spot. Shinsuke, like they did the same thing to him at NXT, like what they did when he was on the main roster. They just skyrocketed him so fast. It's like, I guess they did it. I guess they did it because, you know, he's been in a whole lot of wars in NJPW and shit like that, so his body may not be able to you know what I mean, hold out for long. But if that's his best match. Give me 1 second. Like, I would just say, like, if that was the case, then, you know, just put him in short matches, 5-minute matches. People gotta understand too, like, you don't always have to be like a 10, 12, 13-minute match all the damn time. You could get your point across in like 6 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the caliber of the talent. And I just think that was this dude's ultimate downfall, Shinsuke. They skyrocketed him too fast when it comes to NXT and when it came to the main roster. He was in predicaments he did not need to be in.
I'm telling you, some of the best matches are jobber matches, especially when you knew somebody was gonna get fucked up. Like for instance, when
Jinder didn't say he's out. Jinder got fired. He didn't quit. He got fired.
Unless he asked for his release.
Like for instance, like if you see some dude with no interest music just like jump on the screen. You know what's gonna happen next.
Oh, right. When they don't got the entrance, they just fucking they come from commercial and you see the dude already in the ring. Yeah, you already know he's about to job out.
When you hear Psycho Sid's music, like, yep, time to die. We hear Vader's music go up, time to die.
Yeah.
like you knew Vince said the next person I see is going up against Vader. He just drawn you.
So Ballet said he did quit.
He quit? Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Where's Veer?
Veer somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Sheer if they're gonna keep him.
Exactly. Where's Veer?
Right. Like, why you only fire Jinder? Fire all three of them dudes. They suck.
Where's that idiot Veer? Speaking of idiots.
And I don't want to hear about, oh, come on, Sandman. You can't be wishing people be unemployed. When it comes to you sucking at your job, yes, you need to get fired.
Sucking at your job.
It is what it is. If you suck at your job, you just suck. Get the fuck up out of here.
By the way, clip that too.
You'll find another job. That shit needs to happen more often. Maybe people will take their job seriously. Like, motherfuckers will be like, you can suck at your job, but you don't have to worry about being fired. Motherfuckers just sit there and spoon feed you and shit like that. Now, I'm not saying like they should get fired ASAP. Definitely not. Because you got to learn. You learn. We all learn. But if you've been there for over a decade and you getting worse, my man.
That's why we all like Nick Khan, Killer Khan.
Right. Exactly. Yo, I like that name, Killer Khan. Killer Khan, we walked up and as soon as he showed up, okay, fuck you. Like, he just started getting rid of everybody.
Well, fuck you. You're cool.
People like, oh, well, what about the job? They don't have no job. I'm like, yo, y'all motherfuckers kill me with that shit. You know how much fucking wrestling promotions is out there now? It's so much wrestling promotion. They'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers losing y'all. Now, during the pandemic, that was some fucked up shit. Granted, it really was. Because, we didn't know what the fuck was going to happen next. But other than that, man, look, there's so much promotions out there. It's just that these motherfuckers, they get so used to that WWE check. They think they're too good for that shit. Like, when it comes to everybody falling back, I guess people getting mad about what I'm saying. It's facts, though. Fuck him. Fuck Cringer Mahal.
Fuck you all. Nah, but for real, but for real though, once Killer Khan showed up, I think everybody knew that fuckers were gonna get axed. Because how the fuck you know?
I know you there, Ballet. I'm just playing around, Ballet. I'm not talking about you. You the enforcer. You good.
Like, it was like every other week. Every other week, fuckers got fired.
Yeah. And half of the motherfuckers, if not half of them, most of them, they wasn't doing shit. Let them go.
I was surprised. That I'm sorry, Ballet, but I was surprised almost didn't get fired.
Yeah. This day is coming, and I don't care what nobody says.
Like, I know that
I'm gonna throw a fucking parade. Get that dude the fuck out of here. He is a waste, and I don't care what nobody says. The dude is fucking trash. And remember, I kept giving him chance after chance, like, cause the dude is a spectacle. Look at him. You see him in real life. You're like, oh my goodness, this dude is a fucking an alpha male, a warrior. Like, this was like 8 feet tall. He looked like Sagat from fucking Street Fighter. You put this dude in the fucking ring, he all over the place. He clumsy. I'll give him this though. At least he hasn't hurt nobody.
His choke bomb was impactful though.
Yeah.
Like, he had a very good choke bomb.
He got the aura, he got the presence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but when it comes to his in-ring work, it's just not it.
Then the bell rings.
That shit ridiculous.
But to me, and like, again, this is just us being honest here. I knew that it was ball game over The second that he had a good match against Seth Rollins, I was like, wait a minute. Seth Rollins can only bring you to a 3-star. Can only bring you to a 3-star match. That's what you do with ball game over.
Right.
That's what I do.
What's good, honey God?
Because again, Seth Rollins is a worker. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. You see this shit?
What? The latest news is that Tony Khan has announced that he's signed a contract with Chinese player Xia Li.
Damn, that was quick. If that's true, that's quick.
No,
you remember Xia Li? You remember Xia Li? That Mortal Kombat katana looking chick.
Really? Huh.
Then she had a match with remember she's the one that knocked out Candice LeRae with that botched finisher.
When did she get fired?
She got fired today.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, she got fired. Cringer Mahal, he got fired. Somebody else that got fired. They started firing people. They started firing people today.
Killer Khan strikes again.
Jinder could go to AEW. Hey,
no, he shouldn't.
I would say he should go to Impact.
Exactly.
I would send him to Impact.
I think those dumb fuck fans. Those dumb fuck fans.
A dude like, see, the thing is with this dude, Cringer Mahal, his wrestling style is very, very basic. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, he should even go to Impact. He should go to either MLW or what's the other one? NWA.
If the fucking got his name. Fuck.
Right, Xia Li was poop. There you go.
The Indian dude that kept on fucking with Hulk Hogan on a fucking weekly basis.
The Indian dude that was fucking with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. They go, the Hulk Hogan, I'll butt fuck ya. That way.
Oh, you talking about Sheiky Baby?
Yeah. If Sheiky Baby was still alive, like I don't think the MOW should hire both Jinder and Sheiky Baby. Just for the fuck of it. Just so
like
Hulk Hogan, I'll butt fuck ya. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, he said, I'll back break you with the camel clutch and I fuck you in the ass. Like, whoa. I don't know what type of time that dude Sheik was on. Well, God rest his soul.
That's another person who was right about Hogan. Sheiky Baby was right the entire time.
Man. That dude, Iron Sheik, was a mess.
The entire fucking time, Sheiky Baby was right about Hogan.
Ballet said they couldn't get it right with Xia Li.
No, they couldn't.
And I'm telling you, her botching that finisher on Candice LeRae on that Monday Night Raw.
Or that crescent kick.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. That didn't serve no... That shit didn't make her look better at all because it's like, okay, now we giving you a chance. We putting you on Raw. Because they was going to start with the push. You know, have her like this Mortal Kombat, Deadly Assassin, Katana type time. I see you, Tove. You know what I'm saying? And then when she they was basically going through a knockout angle. It was basically going through a knockout angle with Xia Li. But when she botched that shit looked cringe as a motherfucker.
Apparently,
and ever since then, she's never been on TV again.
Apparently, on Sunday, one of the Bella twins is going to make their debut.
Yeah, AEW, right?
Yeah,
I heard about that shit.
Melina, Jade. I'm really good with Mortal Kombat voices, by the way.
Yo, I love Mortal Kombat. Like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Though mainly Street Fighter. You know, Street Fighter's the OG, but I love Mortal Kombat also.
My favorite one is my favorite one is Noob Saibot.
Right.
But you know what though? In all seriousness, man, I don't personally. I don't care about the Bellas, but I'm not going to attack them because the Bella Army is a real thing. My first
don't give a
time
fuck about any of
those
fuckers, but yeah, move on.
Yeah, the Bella Army is a thing. First time telling the story here on the Roundtable.
Literally,
about a decade back, man. This chick was like probably like the bougiest chick I ever dated. We only had one thing in common. Our interests just did not coincide at all, and she was super into like the Kardashians and like Entertainment Tonight. She was really into that stuff, and I couldn't care less. But she started watching Total Divas because Total Divas reminded her of keeping up with the Kardashians, right? And Total Divas got her into WWE, and she knew I was a wrestling fan, but she didn't care. But watching Total Divas got her into John Cena, The Rock, AJ Lee, the Usos, because Naomi's dating Jimmy Uso. And she actually started watching WWE because if you remember, they were doing the storylines of Total Divas on actual television.
Yeah,
right.
And that was a smart move. Yeah. That was a smart move.
Right. So there is a crossover there. So there are people out there who legitimately may not watch wrestling, and the Bellas got them into it. And so for that, I say, all right, fair play. I'm not part of that demographic, but they exist.
Yo, Black Sauce stupid.
It's fucking stupid for them to be like, oh, we didn't know our father-in-law was a fucking piece of shit. Like, yes, you fucking did. You knew he was a piece of shit, but that's neither here nor there.
He tried.
I'll go there. I'll even go there. My bad, Black Sauce. I'll even go there. Did that dude laryngitis smash one of the Bellas? You think so?
That's what I heard.
My name is John Laurinaitis.
And I fucked the Bella Twins.
Give him a little hand job, you know what I'm saying, underneath the table.
And I fucked the Bella Twins. And I am the general manager of Monday Night Raw. While booze cascade.
People power. So she did that move on Becky also, Ballet. Okay. I could have swore she did that shit too, but yeah, they was doing that that angle with Xia Li, like she knocks out her opponents with her finisher, and when she botched that shit, they was like, nah, we're good.
I remember when fucking Braun Strowman tagged Brock Lesnar for real, and then Brock Lesnar tagged the tag.
You see that shit, right? He gave him that receipt real quick.
Tagged Braun Strowman, and he said, ease the fuck up. Like,
right. He said, calm down, big boy.
Like, yeah.
But I'm not going to lie. I like, you see they doing the whole teasers with the whole Wyatt family or Uncle Howdy. They constantly doing the teasers. I would not mind, mainly for the presentation. I would not mind have Uncle Howdy, have this dude Strowman, Redbeard, and Alexis Bliss. They all pull up together just for the aesthetic, the presentation.
Oh,
I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Let's let this die. And oh my god.
And you know, I can't stand stable at the stable. I can't. You know what I mean? I'm over the stable shit. Everybody don't need to be in the stable, but I'm also here to be entertained too. That's what I'm saying. Like mainly when it comes to the aesthetic, when it comes to the how they look. I ain't gonna lie.
Can you admit this, Toph, that?
Why can't you let this die with Bray? Oh my god!
Hold on.
Let it go.
Hold on. But can you admit this that Bray's fan base is probably one of the strongest fan bases.
And they're also gonna bring it back because a lot of people watch that documentary. They see money in that.
I don't give a shit. Who cares?
But it just is what it is. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's just that's why they're doing it. Because you're saying why they don't kill it, why they don't let it go. That's why they're not letting it go because they see money in it.
There is no money.
Hey, Toph, don't give a shit. It's copyrighted by me. Joking.
Yeah, that's too much all days off. Nah, like now you're doing way too much. That's too much members. You have Uncle Howdy, you have Redbeard, and this dude Strowman as the muscle, and Alexa Bliss for whatever. She's just dead, I guess, with the zombie girl sex symbol shit.
But then the new fucking WWE, I think it's like the World Tag Titles. What the fuck was that?
What, on SmackDown?
Yes.
You didn't like those belts?
No. Are
you serious? What's wrong with them? They look good. Shit, they look way better than the Raw belts.
Like, I think the Raw belts was better. Like, even though it looks like a Ferrero Rocher wrapper.
I liked how those belts look, though.
It's formulaic. I don't like formulaic.
What y'all think? All Days Old, Ballet, what y'all think? So, what you think about the new belts?
They're better than the Raw belts. That's for sure.
But I like the Ferrero Rocher belts. I like those belts.
Nikki Cross is at home collecting a check, chilling.
Graduated from college just last summer.
Yeah, Ballet like him. Yeah, like I like him.
I don't like formulaic. You just have some uniqueness to your titles.
Yeah, like Old Days Old said, they look like the classic '90s belts. They do, and it's like they do, but they're like a modern spin on them.
Okay, maybe
the best tag belts they ever had. They peaked with the first ones.
Maybe if I see them, more often, maybe it would.
I still think that Intercontinental title belt is ugly. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, that's piece of shit.
I like that belt. Damn.
No, I don't like that belt. It does not look like an Intercontinental title. Very ugly design.
You know what they should do? They should bring back the white strap titles.
That's a Cody should
IC title.
I mentioned before the Continental title that Okada has. It looks like the undisputed title from the WWE, from Ruthless Aggression era.
Yeah,
it has that same vibe. It looks like the one Eddie had, the one Brock had. I always think of Eddie when I think of that belt. So sometimes you see a belt and a wrestler just comes to your head.
Yeah, so, they gave the belt the identity.
Right. When I think of Winged Eagle, I always think of Brett.
Yeah, Brett and Austin. Black Eye said, man, Brett has always like to me, when you think of like great wrestlers, I always thought that Brett was probably the best wrestler I ever seen from bell to bell.
Yeah, I used to love Brett, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that Iron Man match to the age well though.
He did. I liked it.
No, at first I loved it, but I can't watch that shit now.
But Brett's best match, legitimately, was that IC title match.
Bad noise in the background.
Yo, turn on TV.
What's over there? Listen to some rap.
I'm laughing at a meme. Sorry.
But to me, Brett's best match was that IC title match at Wembley against the Bulldogs.
I'm fucked, Brett. I'm fucked.
You and smoke crack, don't you, boy?
That's the reason why it was his best match.
I agree.
Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
Bulldog was on crack that night, and he still pushed the Bulldog to a 4 to 5 star match.
That's how you know, man.
That alone.
The excellence
to this day, man. To this day, it wasn't even the fucking Shockmaster tripping that was hilarious. It was everybody's reaction to it. Oh God! Oh, he fell on his arse. Oh.
He fell on his arse. He fell on his fucking arse.
Good point, Ballet. Like that belt that I showed on the highly expensive Counciltron.
2.5 billion.
Word. I don't know, like that belt. I don't know why they don't make that belt for Cody. We already know damn well that dude Cody. They're gonna have Cody try to break Roman Reigns' record. So I'm here for that. I already see him here. Matter of fact, it's not that I'm here for it. Like, I'm gonna be forced to be here for it because Cody ain't losing that belt no time soon.
Yeah, so basically, like it's like a catch-22. The reason why their world title designs are so lazy is because they love the WWE logo. It's good marketing. They can appear at a baseball game, an awards show, on the news. People see the big W and it's like, oh, WWE. So that's why they like it. The problem is that it makes all their belts look the same, as Black Star was alluding to.
The one thing I would give the new title belts is that it's better than the nickel title.
Those were the worst belts in all of existence. Like that was like the worst ever tag team belts. Those nickel belts, them shits look ridiculous. One looked like a nickel, the other one looked like a dime.
The Raw belts were the penny titles. The SmackDown belts were the nickel titles.
They peaked early with the tag belts. The best tag belts were the first ones. After that, it was a downgrade ever since. So
man, look, I like those SmackDown tag belts. So I think them shits is hot. I like them.
Yeah, they're fine. They're not as good as the original though.
But I'm telling you, like I think that to me, and like you guys tell me if I'm wrong, but AEW should stop signing people.
Yeah, man, they're supposed to sign.
They're not signing anyone, are they?
Isn't that rumor out there with Motor City Machine Guns? They're supposed to be going over
there. You guys sign the Machine Guns, and then you guys sign Nikki Garcia, aka Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
Oh, is that her actual name now?
Yeah, Nikki Garcia.
Yeah.
Is she gonna go by that though?
Yeah,
I think so.
Like she goes by that name on what's the name of that game show she's on?
Oh,
Barmageddon.
Oh yeah. So does WWE own the rights? Does WWE own the rights to the Bellas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
Shit, they own almost everybody's rights. That's why I was so shocked at the time that AJ was able to keep his likeness, his moveset, his name, all that shit when he went to WWE. I was shocked. I'm like, this dude might have like a team of Jewish lawyers.
Jewish lawyers.
Yeah, MVP, he signed some shit to keep his shit too. So, yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's surprising. She never really gave me the impression that she would have come back to wrestling. She seemed content doing the whole Kardashian thing. Well,
no, Brie Garcia is done.
Oh,
Nikki was the one that was getting better. I'll give her that. Nikki was the one that was getting better. I was just against her, beating the fuck out of this bitch, Ronda Rousey. Like Ronda Rousey looked goofy, struggling against.
Yeah,
because I think that Nikki's going to be the one who faces Mercedes in Wembley. I think that's going to end up being the matchup.
That's random as hell. Nobody wants to see that.
I think that's going to end up being the matchup. I think that's going to end up being.
I would think they would do like Mercedes and Athena. TK books more to the smarts. I don't see that happening in Wembley of all places. No way.
That's if you want Mercedes to be a part of ROH, not a part of AEW.
No, she's not going to be a Ring of Honor. No way. We're hoping Athena drops the belt by then. I don't even know why she's still the women's champion anyway.
How long has she been the champion?
Forever.
A pretty long time, actually. Let me look.
Exactly.
Forever.
Let me see.
Word.
She's 70-0.
As a matter of fact, while you at it, pull up the Dynasty card too. You can do predictions on that real quick.
But like,
she's on currently as of right now. She's on day 492.
AKA forever.
400. Damn, she wildin'. I like that though. Basically having her just run Ring of Honor. She definitely deserves this run because she's been killing it in NXT.
Yeah, she's
for her to get squandered on the main roster.
Yeah, she's basically the female Gunther. That's basically.
Yeah, if Vince buys AEW, she's the first fucker who's gone.
You really trying to stand on that shit? Damn well Vince is not buying no damn.
She got dealt a really bad hand, unfortunately.
I ain't gonna lie though, even though it's crazy, like, of course it's not gonna happen, but that'll be fucking ridiculous if you see Vince McMahon walking on Dynamite.
Then all of a sudden you see Shane. You see.
That will be. You want to talk about turning the wrestling world upside down? I don't know about that one. Like that should be like putting your boots in the dryer.
Do you see Shane on AEW TV? You're like, wait a minute, that's Shane McMahon. Wait, the contract does say McMahon, but it's a Shane McMahon. I'm like, oh shit. Really?
You see Toph quiet. Toph ain't trying to hear that shit. Toph tight right now.
No, I'm trying to find a dynasty card.
Like, I'm sorry, Toph, I had to say it.
Yeah, man. Yo, of course that'll never happen, but that will be beyond ridiculous. You see this dude, wow.
I bought my competition. By the way, Jeff Jarrett, you're fired.
Okay, that would be
fucking around fire Tony Khan live on Dynamite.
By the way, Jeff Jarrett, Tony Khan, you're fired.
Speaking of, didn't this motherfucker bring back Global Force, Jeff Jarrett?
Oh God!
A wild Slapnut appears.
Yeah, like what? Like what? Where? How?
So you need more Jeff Jarrett gold?
Yeah, like what are we doing here? Like that shit might be going straight to YouTube. You have no other choice. Like what TV station is gonna pick up fucking Global Force Wrestling?
I know a TV station, Pop TV.
Right, Pop TV. They don't give a fuck. As long as they got wrestling, they don't care.
Or HD Net.
Like, Impact was dead in the water when it was on Pop. I still watched it, but that shit was so dead.
Yeah, that's when I gave up after that. Yeah,
they
went from Spike to Destination America, and then Pop, and then I think they went to the Pursuit. I was like, I'm out. I'm done.
I watched the show over again when Vince Russo made his debut. Mike Tenay would fucking ape shit the second he saw Vince Russo. He's like, "Oh shit, it's Vince Russo!" I was like, "Oh shit."
The worst part about it on Pop was when they were on Pop. That was like when Jarrett was doing his Global Force bullshit. So like they weren't even TNA anymore, and it was just bad.
Then they merged the titles. Like, oh good lord, no.
Yeah, it was bad.
Then the titles still had the Global Force sign on there, so I had to put a sticker,
right.
The Impact sticker on there. I was like, oh,
and that's what Eli Drake had won the belt. That shit looked so fucking. Oh man, that shit looked so Bush League.
This is brilliant.
Yeah.
This is brilliant.
He doesn't even count that as a world title. I don't blame him.
He doesn't count that.
That's why I say before, like he was smart because they wanted him to job out to Tessa, and he was like, "Fuck no!" And then they were trying to say, "Oh, he's difficult to work with." Like, no, he was smart. Like he knew like this place is the fucking drizzling shits, and if I want to be somebody of any value, I can't be jobbing to a woman. And then Brian Cage was like, "Dude, now look where he's at. Nobody gives a fuck about him." So
the coolest thing about Knight is that where he took that with everybody saying, like he took that from Snoop. That's where he took that from.
All right.
They're like,
all right,
shit. Like, oh shit, let's do it.
Hold on, let him say the Dynasty card.
Go ahead.
We're getting short on time.
Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, I got the card. I've got a trios match. Got the House of Black against Mark Briscoe, Eddie Kingston, Adam Copeland.
I got 3 words for that.
I thought there was going to be in a singles match. Copeland and Aleister Black. Why didn't just make it a singles match for the belt?
I got 4 words.
I think this will be better on TV though, not a pay-per-view match.
I got 4 words for that. Don't give a shit. Let's move on.
All right, next we got Hook versus Jericho for the FTW Championship.
Don't give a shit part 2.
Oh God!
You know
what the fuck is Jericho doing, yo? Yo, this dude is crazy, yo.
That's the I don't give a shit sequel. Let's move on.
Yo, mashed potatoes. Wrap it up, B. Like, why are we doing this? Why do you need the FTW Championship in the first place? What are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the Ocho. Again, let's skip.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, since the FTW is unofficial, he won't be in the Nueve when he wins. All right, next match. This actually looks like it'll be a good match, but they're rushing this shit. I thought this was going to go on a little bit longer. Kyle O'Reilly versus Roderick Strong.
Okay, I'm interested in that. I think Roddy wins.
Kyle O'Reilly. I think they should have really pushed the story a little more. Like, and I like that new look on Roderick Strong. That new look, the scientist type look with the glasses and the. I like that look on him.
I can't believe they didn't push that to Wembley.
No,
they could have pushed it a little bit longer.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do it.
Wembley, August? That's not that far away.
I would have pushed it to like Double or Nothing or something a little bit longer.
Yeah, like around there during the summer.
I'm guessing that it'll probably be more than one match, but
yeah, of course. Like it's gonna be a fuck finish. That's one thing we could definitely gonna see that happening. Kingdom's gonna do some fuck shit. And Colorado's gonna look like, yo, I thought we was all peoples, and they're gonna say, "Shut up" and power bomb to oblivion.
Right.
If this is
low key, this could be a match of the night. We got Julie Hart defending the TBS Championship against Willow. I think this is it. I think Willow gets her big moment and finally wins the title.
Yeah, Willow should win. Yeah, I agree with Toph.
Yeah, I agree too. Willow been working mad hard, and she brings a different demographic when it comes to the women wrestlers. Because most women wrestlers that are top stars, they gotta look a certain way, and she's gonna break that mold. And I'm here for it.
We all agree. I don't agree with me. Julia's winning. Which means
I don't mean this in an insulting way. To me, Willow is just a better Bailey as a face. Because she has the smiley, happy girl, but like she can get pissed off and like turn the dial and not.
Her smile looks better. Just say it. Her smile looks
no. Bailey when she was doing a baby face, like she was cringe because she was doing like stupid baby face syndrome kind of thing. Whereas Willow, like she can like turn up a notch and be serious when she wants to be. Like Bailey she has like an edge that Bailey just lacks. So
I really agree with that. I agree with that.
So we all agree, which means congratulations to Julia Hart retaining her title.
No, Willow's winning because they're going to do Willow and Mercedes. Julia and Mercedes would be a good match, but the story is Willow and Mercedes. So.
And what has Julia Hart been doing with that belt? I don't know. I haven't really been hearing anything. But I've been watching, but
she's definitely improved. She's low key one of the most improved things. And this is one of the things that I'm not gonna put over WWE for this. WWE, like, they love to brag about their accomplishments. They love to pat themselves on the back. And if it's like a legit accomplishment, then cool. But one thing about Julia that a lot of people don't know, because AEW is not that kind of company that just pats themselves on the back, she's actually the youngest champion AEW's ever had. She's like, let me get her age. I think she's like 20, 21 or something.
Toph just did the greatest backhanded compliment of all time.
22. Yeah, she's 22. She's improved. Like when she was doing the fucking what was it?
The varsity shit.
Yeah, like that was just it was whatever. Like she's actually improved. Like she's got like good chemistry in the ring. She tells the story. Like she's not bad. She's
that
not
is
bad.
number one. That is number one in the greatest backhanded compliment of all time.
Well, WWE, the thing about it is WWE they pat themselves in the back like for everything. So just after a while, you just kind of like roll your eyes. So I think her being the youngest champion is, I mean, she's a prodigy too because she's actually an AEW homegrown talent. Like she's not from WWE or TNA or some other place.
Who do you think is better though? Who do you think is better though? Because they're around the same age, right? Julia and Roxy, they're about the same age, right?
I'm not familiar with Roxy, so I can't answer that. I don't know.
I think like Roxy is 20. Yeah, they're the same age.
Yeah,
Roxy and Julia
anyway,
they would have a decent match, and they're still babies. That's the thing. People gotta understand also, like not everybody gotta skyrocket themselves to the big leagues. Like let that shit marinate like a nice fine steak. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let that steak marinate. So when you finally cook it and sear it and all that, and it's come out, you could just cut the shit with a fucking spoon. That's how juicy it is. That's how you build a star.
The actual record is Roxy. She was 19 when she won the NXT title.
What's the next match?
The next match is Pac versus Okada. Continental Championship.
That's going to be a great match.
I'm here for that. I want to see that.
Okada wins by bullshit, but yeah, that's going to be a great match.
Man,
low key, I love how Justin Roberts always says he's the bastard. It's the way he says it. Makes me laugh.
I like the way he says it too. Like he's the bastard.
The bastard.
Yeah, here's the Twitter match next. This is the match that's going to be on social media after the fact. The Bucks versus FTR. And for whatever reason, it was made a ladder match, which just screams, all right.
Super don't give a shit, part 3.
Here's the thing, before y'all continue on, here's the thing, right? I think people are shitting on this shit a lot, but, I get some of their gripes, but I'm saying that when it comes to AEW as as his own promotion, I like what they're doing with that shit because they're already trying to build a legacy. You know what I mean? Like these dudes, FTR and the Young Bums, these dudes, how much time they fought against each other? Like what? It's about to be their fourth match?
Third. I believe
third.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they're already building it for the years to come. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do when it comes to any company. You got to set a standard. Like, okay, what are we all about?
So they're basically trying to do the Young Bucks and FTR kind of like the Usos and the New Day.
Yeah, like something like that, right? Like you gotta have a foundation.
The fact that this is a ladder match, though, that just screams fuck finish. So, TK, get out the checkbook. I want to hear Justin Timberlake cry me a river. Get it ready, TK.
I'm telling you, giving that dude Jungle Bum way too much credentials. Like, you know how much of a salary, man? Look, that dude, he ain't nowhere near. Because, like, think of it. How much does dude Tony Khan would have to pay for that shit? Like, that dude, Justin Timberlake, might charge him, what, $10,000 a word?
But yeah, that's why the Gun Club used Miniman like that one time.
So, that was hot. Now, that interest was hot.
He's already paying out of pocket for and let me steal a word from the great Cat Williams. Everything.
All right, the next match we got Toni Storm versus Thunder Rosa Women's Championship. Should be a good match, but Tony's gonna go over. So
Toni Storm goes over again. Don't give a shit. Part 4.
I'm shocked that Thunder Rosa is even in this spot right now, given the fact of what her and Tony Khan was supposedly going through. They put their heads a little bit around the time when she was hurt.
Apparently, all got hashed out. So
there is a possibility. There is a possibility, and like I'm not going to say that it's definitely going to happen, but I think that there's a possibility. There's a possibility that that Camille might debut in that spot.
Oh yeah, I heard about her.
Yeah, Camille. I like Camille. Like, I seen that in NWA.
Yeah, we talked about her. I think she should have been in WWE, but my fear was
Yeah.
you don't need Camille and Jade. They're basically like the same version. Yeah, so it's like if you have one, you don't need the other one. So it was a matter
No,
of
I think Camille is
first.
better than Jade. I think
For sure, absolutely. But marketability wise, Jade is what they want.
But again, that's if she's signed, because she's also in negotiations with WWE. So she says.
Well, we'll see. I'm a fan of her work, so All right, so this is the big match here. Will Ospreay versus Danielson. 5 stars.
Match of the year candidate.
Let's just hope Meltzer don't catch a heart attack off this match.
No. No Diddy. But Meltzer. No Diddy, but Meltzer is going to nut during that match.
Word. All over the place.
No Diddy.
That's gonna be a motherfucking banger. Period.
Right. And then we got the main event. We got Samoa Joe defending the world title against Swerve. So you guys know how it goes. Wrestling 101. Joe got the last word. Left Swerve laying. We all know how this goes. Yeah.
Samoa Joe. Scott Snyder. He's fat.
Yo, I'm torn. I'm really torn because wow. I would say Swerve, but I'm definitely gonna say Swerve deserves the belt. It's his time right now.
Joe, because I know what this is leading up to. This is leading up to Joe versus Cole. You got to keep the title on Joe. If that
doesn't make sense. They're both heels.
No, but Cole's a mega heel.
Yeah, you acting like that never happened from before. Shit like that happened plenty of times.
They don't really do that in AEW though.
No, but Joe's more of a tweener. He can go either way. Pause.
Mm-hmm. You're right though. You're right. Like Joe, he should win. He definitely should win.
Yes, he should, but will he?
Yeah,
exactly.
And again,
we talked about it. This is wrestling 101, man. You got to strike while the iron's hot because there's no guarantee fans are going to give a shit 3 months from now. You know how fickle fans could be. You can never know who's going to get over.
True.
So another reason too, I think Swerve should win. You know how people are, the tribalism and all the other bullshit.
I'm hoping
Swerve should win also because if he wins, there's really there's no one else like there right now at this exact moment, and no other company. There's no one like Swerve being pushed. So if he's their world champion, it's different. They got to take a chance. Because the big criticism against AEW is, they're not the alternative anymore. Swerve is the alternative. No one looks like him. No one wrestles like him. No one acts like him. He's different.
I am hoping
he's not a former WWE guy or whatever.
I am hoping Swerve wins, but this is probably the thing that gives me cause to pause. It's that again, will they pull the trigger?
I think they should.
I think so.
Knowing what's down the line, will they pull the trigger?
I mean, they can get cute and have Hangman cost him, but I wouldn't do that. Not at this point.
Right, because I'm definitely not here for another couple of matches between Hangman and Swerve. And they did have a good rivalry. I'm not going to shit on that rivalry. It was a good rivalry. But that's it. And
I'm saying is that
when it comes to the Kingdom, when it comes to the Undisputed Kingdom, it's just a wrap with that, and it's unfortunate.
They got Machine Gun. Call Metallica so we can play that favorite song.
Well, yeah, Swerve for champion.
I'm telling you, knowing what's down the line, I think that, and I'm sorry for being specific, but don't you see the Kingdom causing Swerve the title?
No.
Why would they do that?
They don't have any interaction with Swerve at all. They've never even shared a ring together. Why would they do that?
Yeah, that's if Cole is coming back though.
He's not coming back. As a matter of fact, there was a report. There was a report the other day that said he's nowhere near ready to come back.
Okay, and Swerve's winning the title then.
As a matter of fact, let me pull it up again before we leave because I saw that last night. I know MJF is healing nicely, but according to the report that I read, Cole is wait, let me see. Yeah, let me read it right now because I saw it on Twitter. Blah blah blah. Yeah, FIFO Select is told that Adam Cole has been off of the road as of lately, and it was slowing the progression he was making towards recovering from injury. Yeah, so he's not even traveling with them. So whatever he was trying to travel with them while recover, but apparently it was making it worse. So he's nowhere near ready to come back.
Does the air trouble swell up the knee and it backfires?
Yeah, it can.
Yeah.
It can. So
Warlow is wrapped up. All days off asked, where the hell is Warlow? He had that work shoot promo a few weeks ago, but not on the pay-per-view because people keep trying to fight it with Warlow. Warlow is finished.
AKA Warlow fucking sucks.
He been finished a long time ago, and people trying to keep saying, "Oh no, he could do this." He can't do nothing. When he was ruined, and I keep saying this shit, people need to listen to me. When that motherfucker said out here in Kansas City, he was going for the what was the name of that fucking belt? The TNT belt.
Yeah.
When he said he was going for the TNT championship, that's when it was done. That was the beginning of the end. Because he was incredibly hot at that time. He could have said, "Yo, I'm going for the world championship." It would have got such a big pop.
But when Warlow versus MJF would have been one of the best programs.
He inflated the whole fucking room. Nobody was here for that shit. We like, yo, why would you want to go for that? Like, what are you talking about? And then look what happened. Look at him now. This dude fucking begging for likes while doing a swanton bomb.
Then Joe cut off the ponytail, and that was again called Metallica.
Yeah, like he really, I don't know. I guess he goes somewhere else. I don't know how much is left on his contract, but it just is what it is. Be like him saying he was going for the TNT championship. He solidified his fate.
No one match would be very, very good before we go. Warlow versus Obafemi would be a great match.
Yeah, it would. It would. Like Warlow could go in the ring. You could definitely get a good match out of Warlow. Not disputing that fact, but when it comes to his actual trajectory, that shit got castrated.
Like I know, Toph, you don't give a shit about Obafemi. But you should watch one of his matches one of these days.
Okay, dokies.
That's funny.
Anyways, let's get up out of here. You know the vibes. Tuesday we're gonna pull up again, and we're gonna get more into the draft season, yo.
Peace out, you fucks.
Peace out with the fuck.
Stay frosty.
Early.